Tabs activity practice number 2. Here's the assignment. You got to research 5 colleges and put them in a document on Google Drive using tabs. Okay. So I've given you a lot of tools to make this a little bit easier for you. I just need to make sure that you know how to use tabs. So first things first, in your Google Drive, you're going to open up a new document. You're going to title it Tabs 2 up here. This is practice activity number 2. So we're right here. Hopefully you've done this one. If you have not done this one, do it first. Now we're on number 2. Alright, so in practice activity number 1, you learned how to use tabs. I don't really need to go over that with you, but you are going to call this tabs 2, come down here, change it to size 14, title it, center it, align center it, call it colleges, and then hit enter 2 or 3 times, and this is where you're going to put in the data for the colleges that you are going to research. Alright, let's take a look. I'm going to help you out a little bit here. So here's what we need. I need to know the name of the school, what city it's in, how many miles from Denver that is, and the tuition, which is how much it costs. Alright, now look, the left one, left tab, you're just going to start it right here. It's at 0. Alright, and then you're going to go city, 2.75. How many miles from Denver is it? This is going to be a left tab, by the way. City's left tab, 2.75. How many miles from Denver? Center tab, 3.5. And then the tuition, right tab, 6.0. All right, you should know how to do all that. Now let me show you how you're going to gather this info. I've given you some links to make it a little bit easier for you. All right, so here, right here, practice activity number 2. If you click on this college in Colorado right here, it gives you a list of all the 4-year schools in Colorado, and these are the ones you're going to choose from. Come down to the bottom, you can hit next. There's even more there. All right, so college in Colorado, it's going to help you out. So let's come back here. That's how you're going to find the schools. Now you need to know what cities it's in. Okay, what cities these schools are in. Let's come back here again. I'm going to do Adams State as an example. You cannot do Adams State because I'm going to give you all the information. All right, so Adams State, look here, Alamosa, Colorado. So it says right underneath what city they're in. So Alamosa, Colorado. There you go. Now we have that. How many miles from Denver is this school? Okay, let's take a look. Click on Adams State for the example. Gives you the address right here, okay? Okay, it gives you the address of the school. We want to know how many miles from Denver it is. So you're going to come back to the website. You're going to click on Google Maps, this link that I've given you. This link already has the link and address in here. So you're going to click here, choose destination. We're going to type in the address of the school. And there we go. It tells you right here. Look, there's Denver. Okay. Here is where the school is at. It's in Alamosa. Okay. That is 3 hours, 37 minutes, or 210 miles. But we want to know the mileage. All right, so simple enough. There we go. Now we know how many miles from Denver it is. And then last, how much it's going to cost, the tuition. So here we are back here again. Okay, on this page, we've got the address already. Now we're going to go down here to cost and financial aid. Scroll down a little bit. If you look right here, undergraduate tuition, we want undergraduate. So if you live in Colorado, this is the cost, $5,160. If you live out of state, $18,815. So definitely a lot cheaper for Colorado residents. All right, but you want the one for Colorado? Boom, there it is. All right, so I've shown you how to gather all the information. You need to make sure you know how to set the tabs correctly. Like I said before, in practice activity number 1, I showed you how to do that. But obviously, if you need help, you can go back and watch that video again. So I've given you all these tabs right here that assist you in the activity. Now, once you have completed everything, let's say you type in all your information. I'm not going to type it in. There's a couple other things you got to do too. Right underneath the information, type it in, hit enter maybe one time. You're going to go here to insert, You're going to go to horizontal line right here. Boom! You're going to drop a horizontal line right there underneath all the info to separate it. You're going to enter a few more times. And now you're going to go to Insert. You're going to go to Google, and you're going to do a search for colleges, for universities, for whatever you want. And you're going to change it to images. You're going to find one picture in here that you like. Any picture you want, but cannot be the same picture as anyone else in the class. All right, and you're going to save it to your computer. And you're going to come back here to colleges. You're going to go Insert. Insert, where's the image? There it is. Insert image. Okay. Choose an image to upload. Here's the one that I chose. Okay, here's the picture I chose. Now I'm going to click on that image, and you can change it to wrap text, meaning you can move this wherever you want on the document. All right, but down here at the bottom somewhere, if you have to resize it, do so by dragging it. Okay, you can see right there it's centered up when you see that red line. I want it centered up at the bottom, underneath this line somewhere, which is underneath the data that you collected about colleges. All right, and you'll notice up here too, you got this editing up here. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Image options. Sorry, image options. If you click on that, you can always change the transparency here. If you want to fade it a little bit. Okay, the brightness here as well. Okay, contrast. You can reset it. But for this, I want you to change the transparency to about 50%. Boom. We're going to leave it about like that. Okay, so you got your data up here with your tabs. You got the line, and you got your picture. If you've got all that, show it to me. It's a grade. Any questions, let me know.